Yes, sir. Hey, yo, bros, we've heard it before time and time again. It's going to continue when we're dead and gone because people will continue to be nice guys. Nice guys finish last. Now, why is that the case, bros? Because nice guys feel like just being a nice guy is going to get you what you want. Putting the woman on a pedestal, treating her like she's your god, doing all this extracurricular activities when you're not getting any reciprocation, when you should cut ties and go about your business. But just because in our nature, being men, we're possessive creatures, we want something when we have it in our grasp, right? You get the number, you feel like that's your woman. You go on a date, you pay for the food, you buy drinks, whatever it may be. You feel like you deserve something in return, right? That's what happens with nice guys. But when you want to get to the nitty gritty, you will understand what a nice guy is that we're going to do in this video, right? You have these nice guys that get rejected. They don't get the woman that they want. And then later down the line, they see them skate off with a quote unquote Pookie and Ray Ray. The reason why a Pookie and Ray Ray, quote unquote, get any of these women that you're interested in, any of these women that you're fantasizing about, is because they understand women more than you do. They don't take these women serious. You do. They go about their business while you're watching them, while you're thinking why they're with them, instead of learning from your mistakes and going about your business. You have these nice guys who become villains, who become bozos on the internet, making these pages, Red Pill, MGTOW, Manosphere, especially, Igmore. The list goes on to where they want to let their anger out and bash women on a consistent basis, no solutions, and just drawing in more bitter men to the madness. Is that going to make anything better? You're only going to look like a lame when you want to try to reiterate any of these lines because women are waking up to all of these men talking about, well, what do you bring to the table? Hey, yo, bros, man, if any of these lames are going out here regurgitating the lines that they're hearing from the YouTube streets, they deserve a L. They deserve to throw up on themselves. Neither here nor there. Even in the 90s play, even in the 90s cartoon, Hey Arnold, they played nice guys. Hey Arnold was saying, nice guys finish last. Bad guys have a blast. Take his money, grab his honey. And that's exactly what he did. You're going to be sitting there spectating if you don't want to if you don't want to get what you want. You got to go about it in a different way, bro. You can't take the woman serious, bro. That's why a lot of people get enraged. That's why a lot of people overdose on the red pills. They anger. They're bitter. You're supposed to become better, not bitter, bro. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes. But when we get to the nitty gritty and what we understand what the word nice actually means, then it makes more sense to you. Then you understand why nice guys finish last. We got this brother right here is about to admit, like so many brothers, you got to come to the realization of your mistakes. You got to learn from your mistakes. You don't get bitter. You don't make pages. You don't stay in comment sections talking about all women are trash. The vast majority of women are going to be trash. It is what it is. It's going to be hard to find a wife, a good girl. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're worth it. Neither here nor there. Why I got tired of being a nice guy. Before I play this clip, let's just check out what the word nice actually means. Yes, sir. Now when we check out the etymology of the word nice, it's an adjective. Late 13th century, foolish, ignorant, frivolous, senseless. From Old French nice, careless, clumsy, weak. If you want to go back to Hey Arnold, you guys remember Eugene? Careless and clumsy, not to digress, poor, needy, simple, stupid, silly, foolish, from Latin, nicious, ignorant, unaware, literally not knowing. Does it make sense now? Now you understand that you do not ever want to be a nice guy. You want to be kind, courteous, cordial, not knowing, silly, foolish, because it's foolish of you to put the woman on a pedestal just because you're chasing ass. We already know vagina is wonderful. We all want to dive in it, but you can't be all needy. You can't be doing all of these things when you're not getting reciprocation. You're acting foolish when you're taking women more serious than they take themselves. You're acting stupid. You're clumsy. It all makes sense now, right? This is why nice guys finish last and they're sitting there embittered, wondering why quote unquote Pookie and Ray Ray is running off with the woman that they want. Now let's check out the video.
I wasn't always that guy that believed in himself. And I also wasn't a guy that always got the love I think I deserved from the ladies, or sometimes just from life, period. Because Oliver, you either too slim or you weird. So now that I'm older and I see those same girls that shitted on me, I'm like, all right, now you're going to get just dick and bubble gum. And I'm being so serious. Like, there's the same girls that was like saying no to me back in junior high and high school. Now that I'm older, they're like, on my bumper, they sweating me, so.
Bros, that's going to happen time and time again. All of the dime pieces from high school, college, wherever it is, that was running around with the football team, basketball team, popular crowd, getting slammed jammed at these frat parties, house parties, wherever it is. Bro, life is going to slap them in the face faster than you can imagine. Bros, you got to be on your game because you're going to age way better than these women that are running and living the fast life, bruh. They're going to recognize you down the line when their options are basically becoming slim and they have no options at all. They're going to become desperate, and that's when they're going to want to sweat you. Oh, now you look good. Now they want to give you the attention. But back in the day, you were weird when you wanted to be quote unquote nice and foolish. You feel me? Not really understanding how they get down. But you can't be all embittered and whatnot and angry talking about I'ma just slam a jam it now and go about my business and be all angry. You don't have to be a jerk about it.
Yeah, like I've built this confidence, I built this arrogance. So what? Fuck it. Like, I should be in that spot. You should be sucking my dick. I should be fucking you. We should be on these dates. You should be talking to me. And it comes from self-confidence. It comes from lack of back in the days, or lack of attention and lack of the love and praise I thought I deserved. Because I was giving it. Once again, I don't give anything that I'm not going to want back. So I never say, hey girl, you should tell me I love you. No, if I'm asking you to say I love you, because I'm saying it to you. So if I'm on my cocky shit, because I was sweating you, I was hitting you up, I was DMing you, I was randomly buying you lunch just cause. I was randomly listening to your story because I was that short of crying because I cared. So now I wasn't getting that, so fuck it. So yeah, in my quiet hours, I would throw hate. And actually was one dude that I told.
Listen, props to this brother right here for basically coming clean and saying that he would throw hate or what he was angry and whatnot, because your favorite MGTOW Red Pill Manosphere page will not admit that to you. They're so perfect. They want to spot out all the flaws in all of these women, but meanwhile, they're a behind the closet homosexual, neither here nor there. But they won't admit to you their mistakes because they're so perfect, because they have subscribers and whatnot. Now they want to talk about all the flaws in women. They won't tell you what led to they won't tell you the root of the problem that led them to basically starting their pages and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You got to learn, basically, you got to put yourself first in your priorities and your goals and go shoot for them, because who's really going to help you achieve your goals if all you're worried about is getting the woman that you want, bro, when she's worried about the next fast thing, the next shiny toy and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I was hating on. I say, I was seeing him on Instagram. I say, I hate your face. I hate your teeth. I hate that you dress nice. I told him that because I felt like, like he was getting more likes than me. And he was,
Oh, goodness gracious. Like I said, props to him for admitting his flaws and his mistakes, because, bros, we come on these YouTube streets or wherever it is to learn from other people's mistakes, not add more fuel to the fire of the pill roid rage that people are going through, talking about all women or this, that, and the third. Let's learn from each other's mistakes, but you're not getting that from these YouTube streets, because if you go on these pages, all they're talking about is how women are this and women are that, and they still don't get women to this day. All they're doing is drawing more bitter men in so they all could be mad at women all by themselves. Social media was like the gift and the curse for men. You could actually see what women are about, and you just take it for what it is. Don't get mad. Don't be talking about, oh my gosh, this woman is doing this, that. Bro, you're really still putting her on a pedestal if you're still focused on what these women are doing on social media, bro. What are you doing with yourself? You're worrying about a dude that gets more likes than you, not this dude right here. But I know brothers are going through that. Like, this guy's getting more likes than him. He's getting more attention. Who gives a shit about that, bro? You want to be low key, man, unless you looking to market yourself for business purposes or something in that nature, networking. But as far as trying to get likes to draw in a woman and shit, that's not going to work.
Was just on a certain stature that society put him on. But then when I told him I lied, he said, "Wow," and I'm happy I did that, because then it just made me more humble. You know what? To just love myself and love the love that I'm receiving. So now, I don't think like that anymore. I'm more humble, and I just realize what's for me will be for me. But yeah, there was a time.
Facts, brother. What's meant for you will be for you. You don't have to force the issue. How many times we might watch a post game conference, a post game interview with the ball player and whatever, and he just said, "I allowed the game to come to me." You don't force play. That's what Russell Westbrook does, and that's why they call him Rest Brick. You're forcing the issue, you're forcing shots, you're forcing turnovers, bro. You go with the flow of the game. You never force the issue. It's never that hard, it's never that complex to find out if somebody is into you. You will see that. They will give you a text, they'll call you on their own. All of these reindeer games with playing tennis with the woman to see if she's into you is just not worth it. You're giving her more attention than she's giving you, and you're giving her more attention than you're giving your goals, your purpose in life, and what you really want to do, what you have a passion for, bruh. That's it. We all want to get some vagina. Let's be honest. We all want to get some ass from women. Come on, let's be real. But is it worth it to be putting them first? To be worried about what they're doing with Pookie and Ray Ray, quote unquote? All of these bozos on the internet worried about a Pookie and Ray Ray? You got to be kidding me.
Where I was on my cocky shit, but it came from a place of not having. It's almost like scraping to the top of the barrel. So as I'm climbing to the top, I'ma shit on people. But yeah, I don't regret it because I learned. But yeah, I was on my cocky shit. Like, if why him? If he can hit, why can't I hit? Like, there be girls that be like, oh.
And that's the big mistake. Comparison is the thief of joy, bro. If you want to keep comparing yourself to these dudes that might be slamming these chicks, you're going to basically make yourself miserable, bro. You're going to be nothing but bitter. Go through any of these red pill MGTOW pages, manosphere pages especially. Go through the comments from all of these bozos that will not learn from their mistakes. Because these pages enable them like drug dealers. And all of the subscribers, everybody that slides through, they're all crackheads. Literally.
Well, Oliver take me on a date, but I know John all he did was take you to the corner store and buy you a bag of chips. Why do I gotta take you out? Why do I got to do all this work just to smash? And I want you to keep the same energy. Don't say, Oliver, you special. Bullshit. You think I'm a simp. You think you can get over on me. So the same energy you have for John, keep for me. If you think John ain't shit, I ain't shit. Treat me like I ain't shit. I don't care about you. That's why I fucked you the first night. Please, I ain't shit. Treat me like shit. So yeah, this all came from like defense mechanism, hurt place. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna turn this energy into cocky Oliver.
That pretty much sums that up. Listen, bros, do not turn getting rejected, bad energy into resentment, becoming bitter, all because one person wasn't into you, bro. There's so many fishes in the pond. Why the hell would you be worried about one? But that's what I said with men becoming possessive creatures, bro. You got to be able to move on. You got to be able to erase your memory like in Men in Black where they basically shine that red flash in front of your eyes and erase your memory. That's what bros got to do. You got to be like Bill Belichick and move on to the next girl, move on to the next week, whatever it is that you have to do, bro. Do not be worrying about these dudes that might be an asshole, treating her like shit, quote unquote, because that's not going to work for you, bro. All of these bozos and educated lames that are telling dudes to go to Brazil and all of these countries. Listen, if you do that naturally, organically, that's what's up. But if you're doing that to chase women and whatnot, a chick that's going to use you to get a green card and a visa, you're still foolish and you still don't get it. You're comparing yourself to all of these dudes, bro. Compare yourself to yourself. How were you better than you were last week? You feel me? Worry about these things. Worry about what you got to fix. When you on your grind, these chicks will notice. They're going to flock to you. You ain't got to worry about what this dude is doing, how he's being a jerk, how he bought her a bag of chips, if that, how he's driving her car and you're there walking, catching the bus. Like I said, comparison is the thief of joy, bro. If you worry about yourself and worry about bettering yourself, the right person will come along if it's worth it, if you're ready. But it's enough of that, though. I'm out.